Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the monthly library talk show that lets you know what's going on at the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh.
And why don't you start today, Christine, and let us know what's going on in the adult department?
Sure. Well, just first of all, there's still time to sign up for summer reading. You can sign up either online or in person, and for each book or audio book that you listen to, you can enter to win a weekly gift card drawing. Gift cards are $25 a piece. We choose one winner a week. For Giant Eagle, oh gosh, I don't even know what the other ones are.
I don't know what we got.
Dick's Sporting Good, and the grand prize at the end, which will be the first week of August, I believe, is a portable charcoal grill, and it's been a very popular draw. So there's still time to participate in the adult summer reading program. Also, too, I just wanted to highlight the library has a lot of databases available for you to use, and one that we have is the Auto Repair Reference Center. And this database provides step-by-step repair instructions and also diagrams of different, like your brake system, your fuel system, for most makes and models, and it dates back to 1954. So if you have an old vehicle or a new vehicle, you can access the database and get some information if you want to do your own repairs. And to access the database, you just have to go to the library's website at bethelparklibrary.org and go to our e-resources section, and you'll be able to choose from a number of topics. So you want to choose auto repair as one of them. If you're accessing the database from outside the library, you will have to enter your library barcode number. But if you're inside the library, you don't need to do that. But most people would probably do it at home because you're probably trying to fix something and then realize you don't know how. Right. So just wanted to highlight that. It's summer, so we don't have a whole lot going on in the adult department, but we do have a Windows 8 laptop class. So if you don't know what a Charms bar is or what the Metro interface is, which I don't yet, but I will learn, you can come and learn the basics of the new Microsoft operating system. We ask that you bring your own laptop. We do not currently have laptops with Windows 8. We're still running Windows 7. But bring your own laptop, make sure it's charged because we have a limited number of outlets. But you must register, and Rob is teaching this class, so he's very good. He knows all about Windows 8 because he has it at home. There's two opportunities for the Windows 8 laptop class. The first is Wednesday, July 17th at 6 p.m. and also again on Friday, July 26th at 10 a.m. So there's an evening opportunity and a morning opportunity. We also have we have Lunch and Learn programs several times a year. And this Lunch and Learn, the topic is coping with life after the loss of a loved one. So if you're a caregiver, a child of aging parents, or a concerned spouse, this is a three-part series that we're hosting at the library to help you find answers on aging and end-of-life questions. So you bring a brown bag lunch, we provide, or a drink, and usually some sort of dessert. And there are people from hospice and from Lifespan here in Bethel Park. So they'll tell you about your options. You feel it's a supportive environment. You meet other people that are in the same situation. You can ask questions freely with the experts and also with other people that are in a similar position. So that will be Tuesday, July 23rd at noon. And another program that we have is an Emerging Technologies program. And this will be presented by TechBox, which is a local computer and electronics business in the area. And it's a tutorial course. It will cover the usage of the emerging mobile computing technology devices such as tablets and smartphones that utilize both Apple and the Android software. So the participants, this is for like introductory or those that know how to do a few things with their device but aren't real sure about some other things. So the participants will be introduced to some of the which device is right for you, what software do you want to use, and also they'll include some lecture like overview of Apple products versus Android products, but also they'll have some hands-on demonstration. Then there will be time for individualized attention. So if you have a particular question, there'll be several team members here from TechBox. So that we ask that you bring your charged device with you, and if you have questions that you'd like to have addressed prior to the course, whenever you register for this class, they can let you know how to get in contact with the people at TechBox. So that's on Wednesday, July 24th at 7 p.m. And then we have ongoing. We have ongoing things. Pinochle Club meets the second and fourth Friday of the month at 1 o'clock. This is not a class where you learn how to play Pinochle. It's for people who already play Pinochle. It's a really lively group. They have a lot of fun. There's probably between 12 and 15 people there twice a month. So that's second and fourth Friday at 1 o'clock. We also have Scrabble Club that meets every Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just friendly games of Scrabble. It's not competitive. It's, again, a fun group. And we have our Button Club that Mary Mullins started years ago. The Button Club meets on the fourth Wednesday of the month at 11 a.m. I love just stopping in there because they have a lot of different buttons.
Just unique buttons.
Very unique buttons, and it's an inexpensive hobby. So if you're interested or have any interest in starting a new hobby, maybe try the Button Club. So that's what's going on in the adult department for the month of July.
Okay, so we can talk kids for a while. Coming up on July 17th, we're having a pajama story time for the toddlers and preschoolers out there. And we're going to invite them to come in their pajamas and their funniest pair of slippers, or their favorite pair of slippers. And we're going to do some nursery rhyme flannel boards. We'll read some great bedtime stories. And of course, we'll end the evening with a bedtime snack. So no registration necessary. Just mark that date on your calendar. Again, that is Wednesday, July 17th. And then for the elementary age crowd, K through 5, I just want to remind everybody about Crafty Saturdays, which is a drop-by program. Again, no need to register. Every Saturday in July from 12 to 3, you can stop by the library to just hang out, relax, beat the heat, and then while you're there, make and take a craft. We're doing wind socks, sand art. I know we're doing the flying discs, and I can't remember off the top of my head what the other one is, but 4 fun crafts for you to drop by and do Saturdays in July. And then for our teen crowd, we have a Mod Podge jewelry class on Thursday, July 18th. So we're making homemade jewelry from items that you wouldn't probably ordinarily think would make good jewelry pieces.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing that craft.
Yeah, so we're just going to use random stuff to make earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and more. So stop by for that. Mod Podge jewelry, Thursday, July 18th. We are asking for registration for that one if you're interested. Also, Altered Books is coming up on Wednesday, July 24th at 7 p.m. I don't know if you know what Altered Books are or if you at home know what Altered Books are, but you're taking old books, so we saved a bunch from the book sale, and you're altering it. You're using mixed media forms to create different styles on the pages. So you're taking an old book and you're making it look brand new and you're making it look unique. So that's what Altered Books is all about. And again, that's Wednesday, July 24th at 7 if you're interested. And please register. So that's it, because a lot of our classes are filling up, which is a great thing. We're so glad that you guys are out there participating in our programs. We're also hoping that you registered for summer reading. If you have not, it's not too late. Same with the adults. It's not too late to do that. We have the whole month of July to go. And in just a little bit, we'll be talking to some of our teen participants who've been playing bingo all summer long.
But first, we have a 1-minute book review coming up. Me, Christine, again, and this time I have a 1-minute book review. I want to talk about a book called Hit by a Farm, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Barn by Catherine Friend. Catherine is an author, obviously, and a writing instructor, and she has been with her partner, Melissa, for 22 years. And Melissa decides that she wants to fulfill her dream of owning a farm and working a farm. And Catherine's not so sure about it, but of course she supports what Melissa wants to do. And so they go ahead and buy some property in Minnesota, of all places, and they start a farm. They have sheep, they have chickens, they have a llama, believe it or not, a guard llama. The book is written in such an easy fashion. I read this book in one day, and I just wanted to share with you a paragraph just so you can see how engaging her style is. Melissa and I had laughed our way through crises and misunderstandings and disagreements. We shared a bed, a bank account, and after Melissa's energetic campaigning years earlier, we shared an underwear drawer. My size 7s commingling with 24 hours a day with her size 5s. Sharing an underwear drawer had seemed a small and easy concession at the time, but apparently underwear mingling is a slippery slope. one of life's dangers that is never mentioned in health class. Underwear mingling can lead straight to more disastrous sharing of dreams because Melissa wanted me to share her dream of owning a farm, of living on that farm, of being a farmer. So this is kind of a fish out of water story. It's similar if you like that 50 acres in a poodle or 40 acres in a poodle that was out probably 10 years ago. It's very similar. Catherine doesn't do well in farm life and tries to find balance between supporting Melissa's dream and continuing her own dream of being a writer. So I highly recommend it to you, and I hope that you will come check it out.
And now it's time for my 1-minute book review, The One and Only Ivan. This book was actually recommended to me by a good friend, and though it's a juvenile chapter book and found in the children's department, it's a really great read for people of all ages. Ivan is a gorilla who spends 27 years of his life in a mall/arcade. Not in a natural habitat, not in a zoo environment, but in a mall. And he really doesn't think life is all that bad at first because really it's all he knows. He actually behaves more like a human than he does a gorilla. He has some really good animal friends in Bob the dog and in Stella the elephant. And this story is their story. It's told from the animals' point of view. The animals are talking to you in this book. Is it fair that they're confined to a mall? Is it a happy life? Is it right? Is it wrong? It poses a lot of different questions. Without giving too much away, it does have a happy ending. You'll have to read it yourself to find out what happens to Ivan and Stella and the others. Check it out. Welcome back, everyone. Here with us now is Abby and Robert, two local teens who've been playing bingo all summer. And it's not too late, as we mentioned earlier on the show, to sign up for summer reading, whether it be birth through preschool, elementary age, or teens. If you are a teen or tween out there and you're still not signed up, you would simply stop into the library, pick up your bingo card along with your free MTO coupon for the new sheets, and you're simply going to start playing bingo by following the instructions on each square. So these guys, Abby and Robert, have already started their games and they've each already won a bingo. So let's start with you, Robert. You were one of the lucky winners. Can you tell us what you won and what you plan on doing with it?
I won a Rita's free ice, Italian ice at Rita's. So I'm going to get a blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry happens to be your favorite?
Yes.
How did I know? Okay, great. And Abby, let me see. How many bingos have you gotten so far? And what did you win from the mystery envelope basket?
I've gotten 2 bingos so far, and I won a free Rita's coupon.
Okay, same.
And I got an iTunes gift card as well.
Great. Do you have a favorite flavor at Rita's?
Probably Swedish Fish.
Wasn't that your second? That was your
That
runner-up.
was my second, yeah.
I like Swedish Fish too. Great. And you won a $10 iTunes gift card. Super. So how it works, everybody at home, is once you get a bingo, you will come back into the library and pull a mystery envelope from our mystery envelope basket. Obviously, you don't know what's in that envelope until you open it up, but it can be anything from a free Rita's Italian Ice to a $25 gift card. So, and the more you play, the more you can win. Now, I saw on your card earlier, Robert, that you're very close to another bingo. In fact, I think today you just got the read a biography square checked off. What biography did you read?
I read a biography on LeBron James. He's the best basketball player in the league.
Yes, I think everybody's heard of
Yeah.
King James. Okay,
King
what did
James,
you learn
okay.
from reading that biography?
I learned that he got drafted into the NBA right out of high school. Like, he didn't have to go to college. And I also learned that he got the nickname King James in high school. I thought he got that in the NBA. So that was interesting.
So did I. Very good. Okay. Abby, how about you? Let me ask you this. In your opinion, which did you think was the easiest square to accomplish on your bingo card?
Probably the easiest one was the read an old favorite picture book, just because they're still fun even though you're older.
And I have to ask you, what is your favorite picture book?
I don't remember the exact name, but it was like, What Mood Are You Today or something. It was like this mood book.
Okay.
My mom said I used to ask her to read it like every night.
Oh, I love it. So you checked it out and you reread it. Good. That is an easy square. So again, these squares vary. It might be reread your favorite picture book. It might be read a biography. Some of them have nothing to do with reading. We're just asking you to visit local businesses or to perform a random act of kindness. Robert, I have to ask, did you read a favorite picture book yet?
I did. It was this book called Hecate Peg, and it was about this witch who took these kids, these kids. There were 7 kids, and their names were Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And their moms left to go to the market. Their mom left to go to the market, and this witch came and took them to her hut out deep in the woods and turned them into food. So their mother had to come and get them back.
And how did she get them back?
Every little kid asked for something specific from the market. So she knew exactly what they wanted. So
From what they asked for from the market. I remember the book well. We read it over and over again, didn't we?
Gave me nightmares. But
I
still
didn't
liked
know that until later in life. I apologize for that, buddy. All right, Abby. Or no, let's go back to you, Robert. Are you reading any other books currently?
I am.
I know sometimes not everybody can do this. I know you like to read books simultaneously. You'll have 2 or 3 going at the same time. So you read the King James or the LeBron James biography. What other book are you currently reading?
This book, Where the Red Fern Grows. It's about this kid. Well, he's an adult in this book, but he like daydreams back into his childhood. And when he was little, he wanted these 2 hounds, these little pups, because they were like hunting dogs. So they were too expensive for his parents to buy. So he saved up a bunch of money, and when he got enough, he walked down into town, the town, because he lives on a farm, a farm. And he bought these 2 dogs, and they hunt with him and they catch food.
Are you liking it so far?
Not food, but not really.
Not so much. This is a required reading assignment, isn't it? But it is a classic, Where the Red Fern Grows. Very good. Abby, how about you? Are you currently reading anything, or do you have any favorites or any recommendations for our viewers?
I'm not currently reading any books right now, but I just finished one a couple weeks ago. It was called Dark Life. It was about it's in the future. It's futuristic. It's after the world because of global warming and stuff. It's kind of collapsed, and some of the coasts have fell into the ocean. And lots of people are living in stack apartments and stuff, but the only people that actually have their own space are the ones who live on the ocean floor. They live on the ocean floor and they farm seaweed and fish.
I do not know this one. What was it called? Dark Life. Very, very good. Okay. Another one of the squares on the bingo card is to attend a teen library program. Have you attended one this summer, and can you tell us about it?
I attended the Iron Chef one because I like to cook.
Okay.
It was fun because we had to make there were 3 different rounds, and you do it with a team. One of them was a dessert, one of them was an appetizer, and then the last one was a speed round. You just had to make whatever, but you only had 4 ingredients to make it with.
Okay, and for viewers who may not know, maybe never seen the Iron Chef, you get a secret ingredient. Is that how it works?
You get one.
You can make whatever kind of dessert you want, but it has to use this special ingredient.
Yeah, you get one ingredient that you have to use no matter what.
Okay.
And
so what was the ingredient for the dessert?
The dessert was Oreos. You had to use Oreos for that one.
Okay. Was it difficult to come up with something with Oreos, or?
Not really. We used we made it a burrito, a dessert burrito. We put strawberries and whipped cream inside a tortilla, and then we sprinkled the Oreos inside.
Sounds yummy to me. Very creative. How about you, Robert? What's your favorite teen library program thus far?
I've only been to one, and that was Would You Rather, and I really liked that
tell
one.
us about
That
this.
was fun. I liked it because it was a bunch of gross, nasty stuff that you kind of had to do. You have 2 options. Would you rather do this or that? But they're both nasty, and they were both.
So in order
really
to get
hard
the
do.
prize, you had to successfully complete those challenges.
6
We didn't
challenges.
make him do anything,
Well, I
right?
did them
You
all.
had a chance to pass, but if you wanted a prize, you had to
I
complete the
didn't
challenges.
use
So
my pass.
which one do you think was the hardest? I know one of them was, would you rather sniff your neighbor's armpit or sniff your neighbor's foot?
That was easy.
You were lucky because you were sitting by your brother,
And he had just put deodorant on.
so you sniffed his armpit. Yeah. Okay, what was another gross challenge?
Eat baby peas in those little jars. Eat a spoonful of that, or drink formula, baby
A
formula.
shot of baby formula. And surprisingly, most of our teens opted for the formula.
Yeah.
A lot of them said it tasted like almond milk.
Yeah,
It was no big deal.
last year, I had the peas, and I almost regurgitated them.
Oh, that was
So-
for Fear Factor. That was for a
Oh
program.
yeah, Fear Factor.
Yes.
But the formula tasted like soy milk and almonds, and it wasn't bad when you first drank it, but then the aftertaste
Had that aftertaste.
was
But I thought we were
awful.
very nice in allowing you guys to have water afterwards.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're glad you enjoyed those programs, and we thank you for coming out. We also thank you for joining us on the show today. If you could leave our viewers with one last, with parting words, maybe for those who have not signed up, would you tell them, how would you encourage them to sign up? Would you tell viewers at home to play?
I would.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
And what's the best part about it?
If you cover every single square on your bingo card, you get a free bowling. You can bowl at AMF Lanes for free.
Thank you, Robert. That's right. So you can win bingo up to 7 times and pull from our mystery envelope. But when and if you cover the entire card and get a coverall bingo, you will indeed be invited to a teen-only bowling party at AMF Lanes. So you're looking forward to that. So you are striving for a coverall.
Yes.
Good. Glad to hear it. Abby, do you think you'll get the coverall?
I'm not sure if I will, but I've been trying, and I would encourage people to play it because it's just fun and they're not really that hard. Most of them are easy and fun to complete,
Great. Good to know. We should definitely try to make it fun, and we try to make it achievable. We know you guys like to go to the pool during the summer, and a lot of you are involved in sports, and we get it. We know you're not going to see sitting there reading all day, every day. So only 4 of the squares are books, I think, correct? We're only asking you to read and summarize 4 books, and all the rest are just fun, maybe new things that you haven't tried yet. That would be a lot of fun to check out. So great. Well, thank you again for joining us. Do you want to just say your names again and what school you're going to in the fall?
Robert, and I'm attending Keystone Oaks Middle School in the fall.
Great, and good luck to you. Abby?
I'm going into 8th grade, and I'm at IMS.
IMS here in Bethel Park. Well, thank you again. And congratulations on your bingo. Keep on playing. Thank you. And this month's past program highlight is actually footage from our annual Summer Reading Kickoff event. This year we had 3 fantastic performances, one by our teen puppet troupe, another by master storyteller Tim Hartman, and then also Mad Science of Pittsburgh showed us some experiments. So here's a little clip of what kids got to enjoy on June 15th at the Summer Reading Kickoff.
Oh no! I'm stuck in quicksand! Someone help me, please!
Why should I help you, Lion? Do you remember when my trunk got stuck in a beehive? You ignored me and continued right on your jungle jamboree with all the other lions and tigers. I'll never forget. Good luck.
Somebody help me, please!
Why should I help you, Lion? Last week, after I worked for hours to gather all those bananas, you came along and stole each and every one. I'll have you know my family went to bed hungry that night. You may have thought it was funny, Lion, but I most certainly did not. Keep your head up. You're sinking lower and lower.
Yikes! I am sinking lower and lower. Within a few inches, my precious mane will be ruined. Help me!
Why would I ever help you, Lion, after you spread that horrible rumor about me last month? None of the alligators will be my friends anymore. You know I'd never ever eat a baby. Why would you say that?
Oh no. What am I going to do? Somebody please help me.
I will help you, Lion. I will not let you sink. Wait 1 minute.
I don't have 1 minute. I'm thinking.
Be patient, Lion. I have a plan. Quick, grab onto one of my petals.
Your petals? I'll break your petals right off. I'm the mighty king. And you're nothing but a measly little flower.
Do you want me to save you or not? Quick, grab on.
So the lion pulled the flower's petals, and to his amazement, she pulled him out of the quicksand.
How did you do that? How did you pull me out?
Well, Lion, I have many great gifts, one of which is great strength. One person should not judge on what she looks like on the outside.
I guess life, not to mention my gorgeous, fabulous mane.
You can repay me, Lion, by being nice to them. Kindness goes a long way. If others knew you were truly sorry, they will forgive your mistakes.
I am sorry. I've learned my lesson. Thank you again, Flower, for not passing me by.
You're welcome.
All right, so, what's your name? Hi, Jeff. Nice to meet you, Jeff. Jeff, you are now Milo, and Milo has a nickname just like everybody else. Milo's nickname is Milo, the Monkey Boy. And so you know what we want to see. We want to see, you want to pick bumps out of her hair, you just go right ahead. Anything you want to do, the light is good, just surprise us, okay? Here we go. Everyone, shh. That's not how I'm going to do this. Once upon a time, somebody gave some grapes to Macarius the Elder. Who would turn into his friend's side of the sick leave? There's the pizza. Who would turn into John the Tuppy? Who would turn into... Who would turn into Ben the Boucher? Who would turn into Stubby the Sneaky? Who would turn into Harold the Honker? Well, look at him. Who would turn into Milo the Monkey Boy?
It's just a nice little liquid. Maybe a little bit thicker than water, a little more viscous. The neat thing about polyvinyl alcohol is the molecules that make it up all line up in a long chain. It's kind of like a train or a conga line. If I say conga line, do you guys know what I'm talking about? No, that's somebody else. That's not even my generation. A train. And I have another chemical that I've added a dye to called sodium borate. What sodium borate will do is essentially crash that train. It'll clump everything together. Watch what happens when I add the sodium borate to the polyvinyl alcohol. And I stir it around a little bit, and I get...
Okay, thank you for joining us, everyone. And as always, if you want to learn more about any of the programs or services that the Bethel Park Library offers, you can always give us a call.
Go online.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next month.
Bye.